Known for its picturesque towns and stunning scenery, Croatia is quickly becoming the ultimate European holiday destination. So come with me as we explore the second largest city, Split, just for 24 hours. Let's get into it. Welcome to Split, Croatia, and it's currently 9:20 in the morning. We're starting the day fairly early. We've just took a 30-minute boat from Split to reach the village of Klis, where we have a short hike up to the Klis Fortress, which was built in the 9th century as a castle and was a seat to many Croatian kings, and then was transformed into a fortress for the Ottoman Wars. Today, Klis Fortress is a well-known tourist attraction because of its links to the popular TV series, The Game of Thrones. And yeah, already just from walking up, the views are just incredible. So we've just got in and the cost was only €10 and it weren't even a 5-minute walk from where we got dropped off. Obviously, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, you'll probably recognise areas and recognise certain parts. Unfortunately, I've never watched it, but even just the fortress itself and the views, like, look at this everywhere you go around the fortress. Just incredible views. So I don't know if it's going to pick it up on the camera, but another reason why we decided to come so early is because of how hot it has been in Croatia. Like, when we arrived in Zadar yesterday, it was already pushing 30 degrees. And then already today at like 8-9 a.m, it was up to like 26, 27. It's meant to be another 30-degree day today. So yeah, it's hot just to walk around places like this, but thought we'll get it done early and try and miss the peak of the heat. But yeah, amazing place. Anyway, that's enough talking for now, so let's get into some sort of montage while we explore the rest of the fortress. So now, if you've watched any of my videos previously, you'll know I have a real passion for football, and whenever I go into Europe, I have to go to the closest football game, closest football stadium, and today it's a very, very special one. So if you know about football, you'll probably know about the ultra base of Hajduk Split or Hajduk Split. Well known across the world. Ultra groups are well known across the world now, and they were predominantly in Brazil when they were first coming up in the 1930s. But the first known ultra group in Europe was actually the Torcida Split, which was formed in the 1930s, and is one of the best ultra groups in the world today. So I'm just going to show you some clips of this ultra group, because if you don't know, it is an absolutely incredible thing to witness. Currently the Euros, and I'm sure all the ultras are currently in Germany. But yeah, we're going to go to the stadium, hopefully do a stadium tour. I think you can do it literally any day of the week, and it was quite cheap as well. Yeah, this is in terms of like a football bucket list stadium, this is definitely up there. And yeah, just in general, Croatia's been amazing so far. So €11 for the stadium tour at one of the most well-known clubs in Europe, so very good value. And when we do the tour, you'll actually realise that the stadium is actually built into the ground. So it's really weird, because as you walk around the stadium, it's actually, you're walking alongside the top of the stadium. So we've just finished the tour, and it was only a quick tour, but we learned quite a lot. And it's quite interesting to show how like a football team went through the stages of Yugoslavia and then obviously becoming independent of Croatia as well. And it was, yeah, it's quite good. But oh my God, I couldn't believe it. As we were going up to the press conference room, this person walked past us and I was like, I recognise his face, I recognise his face. We found out that Gattuso is the new manager of Split. So Gattuso walked past us and he had a picture of a couple of our group, and that just makes the experience even better. I never knew he was the new manager of Split. For a manager to suit a club like that, I can see why. What a tour. We're going to head back to the Airbnb now, and then we're going to go to the beach to enjoy the peak of the sun and hopefully get in the water. So we've just got back to the Airbnb. We ended up having to walk over half hour from the stadium because the bolt prices were quite expensive and the bus was pretty much the same time as walking. So yeah, half hour in the heat was a lot, but I thought I'd quickly show you at the Airbnb. So literally this door here is like out onto an alleyway and it's just like a hole in the wall. So you come through the door and this is the bathroom straight away. So it does everything you need: the shower, toilet, sink. So the shower actually only has about 4 minutes of hot water and then it will go freezing cold, but you know, it does the job. Then you got the fridge and some coffee and tea and whatever, and then you've just got the 2 single beds literally out into the walkway. So this window here, don't know if you can see the shadows. So this was really cheap for what you get. Like, I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. Like, we're literally right in the old town of Split, and I can't remember the exact price, but I'm sure it was one of the cheapest ones. But yeah, like I said, it's currently 30 degrees and absolutely, I'm surprised I'm not burnt yet. So the next clip of me is probably going to be into the water. So let's head to the beach. So as I was saying, this is definitely what is needed in 30 degrees. So one thing I will say about this beach is there's a lot of sea urchins and it is a rocky beach, but honestly it looks incredible and the water is just amazing. So we're back at the Airbnb, and one thing that has really surprised me so far is just how affordable Croatia is. Like, even just simple stuff like supermarkets or grabbing a drink in like touristy places. Normally across Europe or places near, you know, the sea, they up the prices a lot, but here so far has been very good. And even like the bolts that we've been getting, it does fluctuate, but you can get like a decent journey for like €5, €10, and honestly, well worth it. So I think we're gonna try and head out and find some food for tonight. And honestly, so far in Split, it's been incredible and we've done so much. It's still only about 4 o'clock, half 4. So we're going to head out, grab some food, grab a drink, and then we're going to try and find somewhere to watch the Croatia game. So obviously the Euros are happening and Croatia are playing Italy. So going to try and find like a fan park or a pub to go watch it in. And yeah, hopefully the atmosphere is good. But yeah, what a day so far. So we've just finished the burger now, and it was okay, but as I was saying earlier, that we'll truly see the price when we go out for food, and it was quite expensive, but we were literally in the heart of the old town next to the palace. So but now I think we're going to head to probably the final attraction or points of interest of Split, and some famous statue. You rub the foot and it's meant to be good luck, so that's where we're heading now. So yeah, just before I go, touch it again. And look at that in the back. There you go, hopefully I get some good luck. 10 minutes till kick-off and the atmosphere is building. It's going to be lively. I'm going 2-1 Croatia, and if it is, the scenes will be amazing. I cannot believe Croatia threw a game away again. There's a slim chance that they'll go through, but it's very unlikely, and still an amazing experience in the fan park. And it weren't the biggest fan park, and the atmosphere weren't the best, but it was very good, and you know, got covered in beer as you do. So yeah, we have experienced a lot today, and it hasn't been as hectic as it normally is, but honestly, Split and Croatia in general is probably one of my favourite countries, and I recommend to anyone to go and I definitely will be returning. So obviously this video was only 24 hours in Split, but I would recommend if you do come, you need a good few days in Split, few days in Zadar, few days in Dubrovnik, maybe other places as well. But yeah, if you got longer, definitely go to the national park. So there's one that you can reach from Zadar and there's one that you can reach from Split. And overall, I would say both of them I will definitely do next time. Obviously, we didn't want to spend that much budget-wise on this trip, and we only had literally 2 days. So that's all we could get up to, but I think we made the most of definitely Split. And tomorrow morning we are heading back to Zadar, so we got to get a bus in the morning to Zadar before our flight back. But yeah, hopefully I've tried to show you how you can spend a 24-hour day or just a day in Split, whether it's a layover or you're just stopping in Split for the day. Hopefully you can do some of the things that I did, because I recommend everything that we did, because it was a perfect day, to be honest. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.